Hello, Instagram people. Hope everybody is doing great. Okay, I'm joining live in my group. It's a online mindset university group. It's a mindset coaching group which I run on Facebook. So I thought, I'd just join on Instagram as well. So hope everybody is doing great. Let me know who is joining me live today. Okay, if anyone who is joining me live today, just write down a comment. Okay, write down a comment that I'm live. So let's get started, okay? Because I'm so relaxed, like so many things happen when you want to do something and something else pop up, and just I keep myself relaxed. So I was like, I'm feeling so cool while doing this. Also, I've been doing this for a long time, so yeah. So I'll start pretty much with who am I, okay, and my story. So I know many people know me already. Okay, just yesterday I did a live on Instagram as well, and I recorded one session on attitude and I just sent it to the group. So my story begins 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, when I happened to read this book, Think and Grow Rich. Okay, this is a classic book, Think and Grow Rich. When I read this book, in the preamble of the book, there was written something like that. Okay, he said, there is a secret in this book. If you can find it, you can achieve anything you want. That seriously made me curious. I wanted to know what is the secret. To know the secret, I was reading that book over and over and over and over and over again. I read that book for straight 1 year. This was year 2019. Okay, so I read that book again and again and again. Okay, after 1 year, I started realizing so many things different about myself. I started shifting my mindset. At the time, I had no idea what mindset is and what it can change your life, how actually a mindset can shift your lives. But I was on a journey of shifting my mindset and helping people shift their mindset all over the world. It truly is a mindset. Then this book led me to my mentor Bob Proctor. So I started studying his program Paradigm Shift, and I started working with his consultants, and I get to know about that. And this is a you can actually have a career in mindset coaching, and it's a personal development. It's a whole industry just opened up in front of me, and I was like, I loved it so much. The reason I loved it because the way it was presented to me, I loved the way Bob presented it. I loved it. Okay, and I started falling in love with it and I started studying it, and since then I have been a student of personal development. Okay, I just call myself a student. I study every single time. Whenever I get a chance to study personal development, I study. Okay, so that's what I am currently. So today, okay, in last 3 years I have been coaching people all over the world. Okay, I have coached people in Canada, US, Saudi, Poland, like multiple countries. So in this coaching year and my experience, one thing that has been keep occurring in my life, and that is the one thing is key to everything that I want to share with you today. Okay, if you're on Instagram watching me on Instagram, just say hi. Okay, just wave a hi, just comment hi, because this thing what I'm going to show you right now, if you really understand it and if you really apply it, it's gonna change your life. Okay, here is the something I wanted to ask. How would you feel to change your annually income to your monthly income? You can do that by learning this. I did that. Okay, how would you feel to become the most confident version of yourself? You can do that by learning this principle, what I'm going to show you right now. Okay, how would you feel to have time and money freedom? I have that. I don't work for anyone. I don't work for anyone. In fact, I had never worked for anyone. Okay. So that's the thing. Okay. And the principle that I'm gonna talk to you about today is called decisions. What it takes to become financially free in life. It's take a decision. That's what it is. Okay. It takes a decision to change your life. For me, it took a decision to change my life, to study personal development, to connect with like-minded people. It takes decision. Okay. Okay, and it takes decision to change your annual income to your monthly income. That's what it is. It's just a decision. I love what Bob used to say. He says you're only one decision away from a totally different life. How amazing is that? You're only one decision away from a totally different life. Okay, so I became so curious about decision. As I told you that I was reading that book Think and Grow Rich at the time, when I was beginning my personal development career. And then I read this book, and in that book Napoleon Hill wrote a specific chapter on decision. If you don't know what this book is collection of principles from the experience of Napoleon Hill for 30 years of his life experience, his collections. Okay, and those principles he collected together and put it in a format so anybody can understand and apply it. Decision is one of them. Okay, so decision is key to everything. Okay, I every day I talk to many people on social media. I get a lot of text. I just the only thing they are struggling in life is to make decision. Okay, the only thing that's holding them back is to make a decision. Just saying that enough is enough. Just make a decision and make a move. It's done for you. Okay, when I started studying personal development, I studied this concept called come from a wish fulfilled. Okay, so if you're coming from a wish fulfilled, that means in your mind you're assuming that it's already happened. Okay, and then you made a decision that it has already happened, and then it's just a period of time that it comes to your life. Okay, so decisions are key to everything. Then I got this article. Okay, I have this article because it's an old article. I read that 2.5 years ago, and I have kept it with me since then. Okay, when I started reading this article, it does enormous influence on my life. Okay, it really changed my income to a higher degree. It made me a six-figure income earner. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna read some of the important point from this article. And also, if you're watching me on Instagram, okay, do join me on Facebook. In my community, this article is already posted in guide section, so you can just go and download it. Okay, and it's free, no charges. Okay, so you can just go and download it. Okay, so just pay attention to what I'm reading. Okay, just pay attention to what I'm reading and just be careful. Okay, be just attentive that what it is. Say, Bob wrote this article. Okay, and he said there is a single mental move you can make which in milliseconds will solve enormous problems for you. Okay, it has the potential to improve almost any personal or business situations you will ever encounter, and it could literally propel you down to the path of incredible success. We have a name of this magic mental activity. It is called decisions. That's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. When a person makes a decision, what he has done, he has flipped his mind to the different frequency. Now he's thinking like that person. Okay, okay. I imagine, okay, when I see that, what different I was doing when I was, growing exponentially. I was just making a decision and I was going after that decision. Whenever I had no idea how I'm going to do it, but I always making a decision and I had faith that decision will move into form, and it always does. Okay, that's the way it works. Okay, most people need facts. Okay, most people need facts. They need ideas before they make decision. Okay, the truth is you need to make decision first, then everything else fall into place. It's a kind of different idea what we have been trained since our kid. Okay, since we were kid, we have been trained, no, we have to analyze it what it is. We have to go over facts and and there's all those things. No, that's not the way it is. Okay, what I'm saying, what Bob taught me is you make first decision. Okay, then facts and things will start to show up. Okay, it takes guts. It really takes to guts that way. But when you do go that way, you will win, and you will win in a big way, because I have won and I have been keep winning in my life. Okay, as I've already talked about, I've earned multiple six figures income. How do I do that? It's just a decision. That's just it. I have coached people all over the world. Okay, it just take a decision. Okay, so that's what it is. He said, now let me go through that again. He said, decisions or lack of them are responsible for breaking or making of many careers. Individuals who have become very pro-efficient at making decisions without being influenced by opinions of others are the same people whose annual income falls into 6 and 7 figure category. Think about it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I did. Okay. How do you make decisions? Because most people have a habit of asking other people opinion because they think they knows better than them. Okay, before making a decision. Okay, but if you are a person who makes decision on your own and you stick to your decisions, okay, you persist to your decisions, your income will reflect that. My income does. Okay, today I never go ask anyone what I should do. Never. I made myself a decision that this is what I'm gonna do and this is what I'm gonna do, and that's what I do always, and it's always fall into place. Okay, why? Because you are in harmony with universal intelligence when you do that. Okay, because I can go over so many things what happened when you make a decision, but just let me finish this article because this is so key to understand decision, and I haven't found any best article on decision other than this. Okay, so however, it is not just your income that is affected by the decision. Your whole life is dominated by this power, the health of your mind and body. Very important. The health of your mind and body. Mind health, mental health is as much as important as physical health. Okay, and well-being of your family. That's what it is. Okay, the well-being of your family. That's what depend on the decision. Okay, your social life. What social life do you have? It's all depend on this one factor. How do you make decisions? Okay, the type of relationships you develop. What type of relationship do you have? I believe I have beautiful friends all over the world. Okay, you talk about any country, I have friends and I have some of the great relationships with them. Okay, whenever I need help, I need to talk to someone, I go them and I talk to them. Okay, it's not just monetary, but decisions also have impact your social life. All are dependent upon your ability to make sound decision. Isn't it a profound statement? Whenever I read it, it gives me the strength to understand what decisions can do for you. Okay, you would think anything as important as decision making, when it has such far reaching power, would be taught in every school, but it is not. That's true. What's the difference? Decision making is not taught on our school. Okay, it is not part of our curriculum. Okay, that's the problem. And when a person is not taught how to make the decision, they have learning disabilities about how can actually make decision. Then the question you should ask is, if it is not taught in our curriculum or school activities or colleges, even in colleges they don't teach how to make decisions. Okay, and that is so key to our life. Okay, so how a person is able to learn how to make decisions? Okay, it's pretty simple. They should learn it on their own. That's what it is. You should learn it on your own. I learn it on my own by studying it. Okay, you can get help as I do. Okay, so that's what is it. To compound the problem, not only the decision making is missing from the curriculum of our educational institution, up until recently it has been absent from the most corporate training. Even the corporate training has not been able to teach people how to make decisions. And human resource program, well, there are many companies, they run human resource programs. Okay, human development programs, but they don't teach how to make decisions. So how is the person is expected to develop this mental ability? Quite simple. You must do it on your own. Okay. However, I think it's important to understand that it is not difficult to learn how to make wise decision. Okay. Armed with proper information, by the subjecting yourself to certain disciplines, you can become a very effective decision maker. Do you want to be an effective decision maker? Let me ask you this question. Okay. How would you feel to become an effective decision maker? Let's put it in a different way. Okay. How your income will be impacted when you become an effective decision maker? I often say it change your annual income to your monthly, and that's just a lower standard I'm talking about. You can go much more than that. Okay. Right now the goals I have been working on is very high. Okay. I'm deliberately working on a goal to earn $1 million, and I'm very proud to say that. Okay. So this is what it is. And how you gonna do it? Okay. Like, I don't know how it's gonna to do it. I have no idea how I'm gonna do it, but I know it's gonna happen. Okay. Thing is, I don't have to know how I'm gonna become a millionaire, but the fact is, I know I'm going to become a millionaire. Okay. And it's gonna happen. Okay. When I started, earning, like, probably for many people, earning 2-3 lakhs a month is a good income. In India, I'm talking about India. When I was onto that level, earning 2-3 lakhs a month, I realized that yes, this is a very big money. But no, now I think no, you're thinking less. Okay. Then I started thinking more, and I started becoming more. I started becoming more aware, and I started earning more money. Okay. So the thing is, okay, the fact I want to tell you is it's all a decision, my friend. Okay. What it would take for you to become what you want to become, it takes decision. Okay. So the person who is ready and willing to make decisions, okay, they gonna meet success, like, like they always become successful. Okay. It doesn't matter what the situation for them. They don't look at the situations. Okay. If you are if you are someone who is going through tough situation into your life, because I have been into that, I have put out some real problems in my life. I have done that, and I have overcome them just like that. Okay. So that's what it is. Okay. That's what I am. I'm very good at it. Okay. So let me go through that again. Okay. Let's move forward. He said, you can virtually eliminate conflict and confusion in your life by becoming pro-efficient at making decisions. Decision making brings order to your mind, and of course, this order is then reflected to your objective world, your results. Okay, so that's what it is. Decision making creates order in a person's mind. What is order? Order is heaven's first law. Somebody said that, and that is so true. If you do not have order, what happens? You have chaos. Okay, you have confusion. Okay, and a person who has the confusion, they are very unlikely to create something and do something effective and productive in their life. Okay. Okay, I'm going to talk about later. I'm going to talk about one situation that you might be relating to that. Okay, but here is thinking. Whenever I do any live or I coach people, I talk to people, I quote James Allen. Okay, James Allen is one of the profound author that has impacted my life after Think and Grow Rich, and Joseph Murphy books, and there are many books. Okay, of course, Bob book, You Were Born Rich, and then the Paradigm Shifts, and those all books. Okay, so this is key to everything. Okay, he said, we think in secret. When it come to pass, environment is but our looking glass. Think about it. That means nobody knows what you're thinking. Okay, nobody knows what you're thinking. What everybody knows is what is the result of your thinking. Okay, environment is but our looking glass. Okay, your environment will just show up. Okay, your environment will show up what you are thinking. Okay, other person will not may not be able to see what you are thinking, but what he will be seeing is the result of that thinking. So be very careful what you are thinking. Okay, if you are not thinking the right thought, it can take you in a direction you can't even imagine, and that's true. Okay, like somebody said that if you know how powerful your thought is, you would never think a negative thought, and that is so true. Okay, psychiatrists have a name. Yeah, here is the thing. No one can see you making decision, but almost see the result of the person who fails to develop this ability to make decision is doomed. That's what I'm saying. The person who does not make decision. I talk to people many times. They want someone else for them to make the decision. I remember I was raised in such a way that I have to ask for two people. Uh, you know to make it. I'll tell you one situation. What was my situation when I was raised? Okay, there was this situation where in my family, like this was in I don't know 12 years ago. I remember that I just came in my mind that maybe we wanted to buy a television, right? It's just a television, right? My father wanted to buy a television, and he used to go to ask to his brothers and his friends that what television he should buy. What a dumb statement, what a dumb thinking. Okay, we often, it's very normal. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but that's normal. We want to buy a phone for ourselves. What do? We look for reviews. Okay, we go talk to people. Okay, which phone I should buy, rather than you should go inside. Which one do I want? Doesn't matter what the price is. Okay, doesn't matter what the price is. Okay, so you should go inside and ask yourself, which phone do you love to buy, which television, which phone, which refrigerator. I love what Earl Nightingale said, that this is a system. Okay, he called this thing a system. He says that if it work for television, refrigerator, car, or anything else, it will work for anything else do you want the most in your life. This is a system. Okay, so you want to remember that. Okay, so he said the person who cannot make a decision is doomed. Psychiatrists have a name to describe this internal war. It is called ambivalence. My Oxford dictionary tells me that ambivalence is a coexistence in one person, the opposite feeling toward the same objective. That's what it is. What is ambivalence? Ambivalence is sometimes you are in a mental state. That's what it is. Okay, ambivalence is just a mental state where you are thinking, should I do it, should I don't do it? Okay, should I go for it, should I don't go for it? Okay, there are certain examples that he said like imagine a situation. Okay, imagine a situation there, because this is an interesting situation. You like a girl. Okay, you like a girl. Okay, and you are not sure, like you're thinking in your mind that should I go tell her, should I like her or not, or you just thinking, I should not tell her, maybe what she'll think of me. Okay, that's the situation. That was ambivalent. That is ambivalence. Okay, or you are thinking or planning to do, explore your career in certain industry, right, in certain area, or you are thinking, should I go this or should I don't do this, he said, love them, leave them. Okay, that's the situation. Okay, many people go through their life divorces. Okay, and they are confused just because of this situation. Okay, because they are not sure whether they should love their partner or not, or leave them or love them. Quit, stay. If you are in job, okay, you're thinking, should I quit it or should I stay in job? Okay, that's the ambivalent state in your, because in your mind that's the thinking going on. Okay, go bankrupt, no, don't. If you're a business person, you're thinking go bankrupt or don't, right? Go to work or watch TV. These all are state of ambivalence. In fact, it has come, like your paradigm can make you to a point where you can, you don't know what you eat. That's the question. Your parents, should I eat or should I don't eat? What should I eat? Okay, and these questions keep popping up in your mind because you are in a state of ambivalent. Okay, so he said that, okay, the person who does permit it to exist, okay, become very despondent and virtually incapable of any type of productive activity. If you find yourself in a state of ambivalence, make a decision to get out of it at once. That's what it is. You need a decision. Okay, because that's what it is. Actually, ambivalence keep you procrastinating for a long period of time. Okay, and when you keep procrastinating about something, you're not gonna create something good into your life. I remember I have been into that place many times, but I have understanding, so I changed it. Okay, so very basic of this law of the universe is create or disintegrate. Yeah, that's the truth. Okay, this whole universe operates by, if you have ever heard me talking in any seminars or coaching or live or wherever, I always talk about laws. Even in my coaching session, I have a separate section where I teach laws. One of the laws is called the law of create or disintegrate. That means nothing stays, everything is moving. Okay, you see my hand. Okay, this hand is basically made of cells. Okay, the cells further are made of electron, protons and neutron, basically proteins. Okay, and that's classified as electron, protons if you study basic of science. Okay, because I was a science student, so I know this. Okay, so what does this electron, proton, neutrons do? If they are not still, they are moving. Okay, if this is a foreign idea to you, accept it. Okay, if this is a foreign, because this is the beginning of everything, because I'm gonna explain how does decision make decision happens. Okay, so if it is a foreign idea to you, just accept it because I'm saying it. Okay, because I accepted it because Bob said it, and when I studied it, I realized that it is true. Okay, so your body is actually moving at certain speed. What speed it is moving, it depends on what speed it's moving, it depends on what thought you are thinking in your mind. Okay, if you are thinking good thoughts in your mind, your body will move at high speed and you start feeling good. If you're thinking at low frequency, if you're thinking negative thought in your mind, your body will go to a negative vibration. Okay, and you start feeling bad. It has nothing to do with the outside reality. Okay, outside is just outside. Okay, so listen to me very carefully. Hi Michelle. Actually just Michelle joined. Hi Michelle. She has been a student with me. Okay, and she's a wonderful student, I must say that. She changed so many things. She changed her confidence. Now she is doing her own business, so I'm very proud of her. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Okay, you might be in a state of ambivalence. Okay, but how do you actually get out of it, ambivalence? Okay, you make a decision. You say that no, this is not, I'm gonna make it hold me. Okay, you make a decision. When you make a decision, you instantly put yourself in out of state of ambivalence. You already have done it. You have break the walls. You have break the walls of paradigms. Okay, without making decision, you keep thinking, should I do that? Should I don't do that? Should I go this way? Should I don't go this way? Okay, and you keep procrastinating and keep your life just keep going the same way and it doesn't change. What's the difference? Okay, the difference is you are stuck in a paradigm, and how to change it? You change it by decision. Okay, so let me go through some more things here. Okay, and how often have you heard a person say, I don't know what to do? How often you heard yourself say, what should I do? Maybe because, what is it? It's basically a lack of awareness in your mind because you don't know what to do, and nothing wrong about it. Okay, I don't know so many things. Okay, like if you just put me in a kitchen and you just ask me to cook some certain dish, I don't know how to do it. I don't have that awareness. Okay, so nothing wrong with not knowing. Okay, but when it comes to this, teaching this and studying this and apply this, I'm a master of it. Okay, and the people who has worked with me, they know it. Think about some of the indecisive feeling you and virtually everyone on this planet experience time to time. Okay, this is very true. Okay, how often do you go to this indecisive feeling in your mind? Okay. Everyone on an occasion has experienced this feeling of ambivalence. It happens to you frequently. Decide it decide right now to stop it. Okay, if it is happening to you, just what I'm saying, just decide it, just stop it. Okay, just say enough is enough, it's done. Okay, make a decision to go in a certain direction. It doesn't have to be the perfect one. Just make a decision to go in a certain direction. Okay, but if we keep but we must keep in mind that the truth is not always in the appearance of things. That's what I want you to pay attention. Keep in mind that the truth is not always in the appearance of things. Okay, what appears to you is not the truth. You have to go behind that truth. Okay, you have to go behind that truth. Okay, however, it is a secondary cause. I'm just missing it. Indecision is a cause of ambivalence. Okay, most people think that it's what you want to understand. It's a vice versa. Okay, what is causing this ambivalence? It's causing indecision. Like because you're not able to make decision because you might not sure what to do. Okay, that's okay. It's just a lack of awareness. When you know what to do, are you going to do it? When you know what to do, most people are controlled by the paradigm. They still don't make decisions. Okay, because they are controlled by the paradigm. Okay. So, I have been studying the behavior of people who have become very pro-efficient at making decision from over a quarter of a century. He was studying this for last 20. When he wrote that, he was studying this for past 60 years. Think about it. And when in my experience, that it's the same. Okay, they all have one thing in common. They have a very strong self-image. All decision makers are very strong self-image. They have the very strong self-image. Okay, what is your self-image? How do you see yourself? Okay, do you see yourself as a really effective decision maker? If not, look at the results. Okay, results are telling you that. Okay, your results are telling you that where your decision making ability is. Okay, this may be different as night, okay, as to the day to the numerous other respects, but they certainly possess confidence. Okay, all decision maker have confidence. Okay, they know themselves, they have that ability. Decision makers are not afraid of making an error. If and when they make an error on their decision or fail at something, they have the ability to shrug it off. They learn from their experiences, but they will never submit to the failure. I never submit to the failure. I know failure is just a stepping stone. That's what it is. Have I ever failed in my life? Oh, multiple times, baby. I have failed it so many multiple times. Okay, but do I let that control me? No, never. Okay, I never let it control me. Okay, I never let it control my decision by that. Okay, so every decision maker were either fortunate enough to have been raised in an environment where decision making was a part of their upbringing. Okay, by the way, I'm just reading it, I'm just explaining to you. If you are liking it, just put a like on that. Okay, because this is crucial information. Okay, this is how I changed my life. Okay, by acting on this information. Okay, anytime I was stuck, what I did was I made a decision to do something, and I did, and results appear. That's what I'm suggesting you to do. Okay, that is the cardinal principle of making decision. Okay, decide right where you are and whatever you have got. This is an interesting point. Okay, let's discuss more about it. Okay, because when it's time to make a decision, most people think that I don't have enough resources. Okay, I don't have this, maybe I don't know enough, maybe I don't have the money, maybe. Because when I'm talking to people for a coaching, because all they want is to learn, they want to change their life, there is nothing wrong about it. Okay, it's good because your wants come from the spirit of who you are, the essence of who you are. If you want to grow, if you want to have bigger things into your life, nothing wrong about it. Okay, it's good. Your soul is actually telling you to grow. Okay, if you want much more income, that's good. Okay, it's good. What do most people do? They suppress this feeling. Okay, They suppress this feeling that, uh, you know, I might not be able to do it. What he or she will think of me when I go for a bigger goal. Okay, that's kind of thinking in your mind goes, and that is just a paradigm. Okay, so Bob wrote it very, very profoundly. He said, decide right where you are with whatever you have got. If you have little resources, resources will expand, come to you because you made a decision. That's how powerful it is. Okay. This is precisely why most people never master the important aspect of the life. They permit their resources to dictate if and when a decision will or can be made. When John Kennedy asked Wernher von Braun what it would take to build a rocket that would carry a man to the moon and return him safely to Earth, his answer was simple and direct. I love it. He said, the will to do it. What it would take for you to achieve success into your life. The will to do it. Will is one of your higher mental faculty, which I started studying. And when you do learn about this, mind blowing. It is mind blowing. It changes your life like night and day. Okay, will give you the ability to focus on one idea, and when you focus on one idea, that idea must move into form. Must move into form. There is no if. Okay, there is no if. So if you want money, how much money do you want? Just hold the idea on the screen of your mind. You have a marvelous faculty called imagination. Okay, if you go to average person and ask them like, do they know their higher mental faculties are? Do they know their higher mental faculties are? They have no idea. You have will, reason, perception, memory, intuition, all those higher mental faculties, reason, all those higher mental faculties, and you are blessed with those higher mental faculties. Okay, and when you do understand that, okay, you can use those higher mental faculties to create anything into your life. Anything. Okay, that's how I created my business, using my higher mental faculties. What is the higher mental faculty? Imagination. I imagined myself as a world coach, world number one coach. Well, I'm not a world number one coach right now, but I'm in the process of becoming world's number one coach. Okay, then using my will, I hold that idea for coaching people in multiple countries. That I have done that. Okay, and it happened because I hold the idea. Whatever idea you're holding in the mind, okay, because mind is a master power. That's what James Allen wrote. I have quoted many times, and I just love that. He said, mind is a master power that molds and make, and man is mind. And evermore he takes the tool of his thought, shaping what he wills, bring down 1,000 joy or 1,000 ills. He thinks in secret. When it come to pass, environment is but his looking glass. That's what it is. Okay, what you think, you become. That's true. Okay, so what are you thinking? Okay, if you are thinking orderly and clearly in your mind, that order and clarity will reflect in your life. But if you are thinking chaotic, if you have confusion, that confusion will start to reflect in your mind. It will start to reflect in your income. It will start to reflect in your relationships. It will start to reflect every area of your life. Okay, so let's move ahead with this. He said the will to do it, it's very, very important. Okay, what, like, think about, just, I was just, because I did one live that time when India reached to the moon. Okay, when India reached to the moon, okay, south pole of the moon, you go to ask to those scientists, you go and ask those scientists what it would take for them, what it really took for them to, took us from here to the moon. What it takes, it just take a will to do it. Okay, this is not a motivational line. Okay, don't consider it as a motivational. If you consider it, you are taking it wrong. Okay, that is the truth of life. I see it as a truth of life. Okay, your motivation can come and go. I never relate myself to the motivation. Many people consider me as a motivational speaker, but I don't. I never see myself as a motivational speaker. I see myself as a profound teacher of this information. That's different. Okay, when you do understand it, okay, you can change anything in your life. Okay, so let's understand this. President Kennedy made a decision that he said, we will put a man on the moon and return him safely to Earth before the end of the decade. The fact that it has never been done before in all the hundreds and thousands of years of human history was not even a consideration. Okay. So he decided where he was and with what he had. Okay. And we all know that they went to the moon. Now India has went to the moon. Now many countries have went to the moon. And same thing with Mars and anything. Anything, it works for anything. It doesn't like, it's not like that it's working for aerospace engineering or, in my business or in my country. No. It works everywhere. Everywhere, all the time. Okay. If you want to learn more about this decision making ability, okay, what you can do is you can directly message me or you can message my assistant Rucha. Okay, what will she'll do is she'll connect you with me and I'll take you on a call and I'll see what changes you need to do and how you can actually do that. Okay, so if you are if you're new to this, if you're new to someone who is just looking at these things, okay, just do go to her, okay, because she's an incredible person. She'll just help you with this. Okay, and this is what all we do. Okay, we help people understand who they are. Okay, when you really understand who the heck you are incredible. Okay, you can do a lot, like amazing things. Okay, so yeah, there is so many things I can go over this article. Okay, I have covered some of the important aspect of this. Okay, he said thinking is important, decision makers are great thinkers. Okay, I have underlined this. Okay, all the people who are decision makers, they are great thinkers, they think. Okay, most people do not think. Okay, your income is a reflection of your thinking. How cool is that? Okay, I'm just bombarding truth here. I'm just bombarding truth here. Okay, your income does not come from the work you do. Okay, if you're thinking your income come from the work you do, let it go. Okay, that's not true. Okay, your income, the money that you earn is come from the service that you do. Okay, money is just a reflection of a service. When your service is good, you will earn a lot of money. Okay, and then you need to keep upgrading yourself to provide that quality of service. When you keep providing good quality of service, you keep earning more money. Okay, when you keep providing. Okay, so he said something. He said, I explained to these people that I have never let money enter in my mind when I'm deciding to whether I will or not be able to do something. Whether I can afford it or not is never a consideration. Whether I want it or not, all the money in the world is available to you when the decision is formally made. If you need money, you will attract it. Okay, so if you think you need money for you to make a decision, you will attract money. Okay, most people think that I need this, I need that to make that decision. No. You first make a decision, then money will come. Okay, don't put it in reverse. Okay, otherwise you will put yourself in a deep trouble. Okay, what do? You first make a decision, then money show up. Okay, that's the way it is. Okay, that's the way it has been. I wanted to go on an international trip, money showed. I made a decision, money show up. Okay, I wanted to I wanted to do something, right? I wanted to go on a vacation, I made a decision, money show up, and I went. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and there are so many things. Okay, there are so many things. Okay, so with this, what I can conclude here is, we all become what we think about. Whatever you are thinking, you're gonna become that. Okay, so think good thoughts. Okay, think what you want. When you're thinking what you want, you are putting your energy in a right direction, okay, and those energy will create good stuff for you. Okay, so this pretty much it about this article. Okay, and I have been covering so many good things, and so many good things. Then here is the thing, I want you to learn something about decision. As I said, just let me go through this, and just understand how does decisions happen. Okay, what happen when you actually make a decision. Okay, you might be in a situation, okay, right now you are where you are, okay, in a situation where you are earning certain amount of money. Okay, let's say $50,000 year, a month, whatever, it's your choice. Okay, let's say if you're earning, let's say yearly basis, okay, because most people fall into that category of earning $50,000 to $60,000 yearly. Okay, but when you learn to make decision, you can do that in a month as well. Okay, so here is the thing, when you if you are here, okay, if you are here that you are making a decision, okay, that your frequency, like why do you want to ask yourself, why are you working that or earning that money? Because you thinking that type of thoughts. Okay, you are thinking on that frequency. Okay, your mind is thinking on that frequency. Okay, remember conscious mind, subconscious mind. Okay, your conscious mind is a thinker, your subconscious mind is a moral. Okay, it's like a earth, whatever you're going to put it into that, it's going to grow. Okay, your subconscious mind cannot say no to anything, either positive or negative, but in your conscious mind you have ability to think, so you can accept and reject the ideas. You have the ability you have been given this ability to accept and reject. If you don't like if you don't like this what I'm doing right now, you can just reject it, no problem with that. You can say that I don't relate to that, okay, and I'm okay with it. But if you do like it, what I'm suggesting it, okay, so what I'm suggesting is, don't accept it, don't reject it, and definitely don't neglect it. Because neglection is a paradigm. Most people neglect their desires. How truth is that? Okay, most people neglect, because I was in a position where I was neglecting my desires came to me for me to grow. Okay, and what I was doing was I was neglecting those desires. Okay, why? Because I was scared. I feel scared. What if I do not do this? What if I don't have this? Okay, what if I don't something? What if? Okay, so this is what it is. Okay, so when you are making that, when you are earning this amount of money because you are on that frequency, but you want to earn 100,000 a month. Think about it. Think about it. You want to earn 100,000 a month. Okay, you want to earn 100,000 a month. So what do? Okay, that 100,000 is up on this frequency, but your mind is thinking on this frequency. Until or unless you keep thinking in this frequency, all Facebook people, I want you to share, I want you to react love if you're loving this. Okay, all Instagram people, I want you to react love if you're loving this. Okay, so until or unless you keep thinking here on this frequency, you will never have that result. Never. Okay, it's never gonna happen. Okay, but how you fill that gap? You fill that gap by making a decision. You instantly mention, enough is enough, I'm gonna make $100,000 from next month. What do? You flip your brain onto this frequency of $100,000. Now what you're doing, you're thinking like a person who is earning $100,000 a month. Okay, you are acting like a person who is earning $100,000 a month. Okay, I call it magic. Okay, and when you do that, magic happens in your life. Okay, when you do that, you start to attract so many opportunities, so many things. You start to attract help, guidance, and opportunities, articles, people, circumstances. they're gonna help you to achieve that result. Okay, but you have to have trust, you have to have faith in the process. Okay, so when you make a decision, you flip your brain, you flip your mind to a different frequency. And what do? Okay, you stay on that frequency for a long period of time until it's manifested in your life. Okay, you stay on that frequency. Let me repeat it that, because most people, what they do, they make a decision, okay, they go onto that frequency and they come back, they start thinking and feeling the same way. Okay, and results doesn't happen. So what you need in that situation, you need someone to hold you accountable. That's where me, my assistant and my coaches, came in a place. We hold people accountable for certain period of time, and in that period of time, we teach them certain things. If they do in a right way, okay, they create results in our life. That's how we create results. And I think this is a service. Okay, this is a service to humankind. Okay, this is a service to people, this is a service to all the people. Okay, that's why I said that. How would you feel to achieve what you have been thinking to achieve? Okay, how would you feel to be loved by someone? Because I talk to many people, they want love. Okay, I remember one girl just showed up in my Facebook. She said, can you help me? Like, I'm not gonna say her name. Okay, I'm not gonna say her name, but she just showed up and said, can you help me attract a specific partner? Of course I can do that. You can have whatever you want. Okay, but you have to take action on that. Okay, I can only tell you what to do, you have to do it, and I can hold you accountable for a certain period of time. Okay, but if you don't do that, okay, like, it's not gonna happen. Okay, so there are many things. Okay, what it takes for her to attract a specific partner in her life, it's a decision. Okay, that's what it is, it's a decision. Decision is a powerful mental activity. When you do make a decision, whole universe conspire it to make it happen for you. Okay, when you do make a decision, the whole universe conspire it for you to make it happen, because you made a decision. You are a powerful being. Okay, you have power beyond the scope of your imagination. Okay, do you know that you can impact a person, someone who is living in certain country other than your country, and you're living in this country? You don't even have to talk to them, you can impact their life by power of your mind. You can do that. Do you know that you can you know uh, achieve anything you want to achieve once you understand the power of your mind? Okay, you can do that. I'm not saying this all because I studied it, I'm saying because this is all I experienced. Okay, this is what my experience, I'm sharing my experience with you. But if you think that is a foreign idea for you, I would say accept it. And if you are someone who is has come to my community, welcome. You're here for a ride. Okay, I'm not saying you just go sign up for my coaching program. I would never say that. I would never do that. It's your choice that you want to do it. If you feel you need me, I'll be there to help you. Okay, I don't mind helping people, but you have to have attracting, like, if you want to become the best version of yourself, there has to be a price that must be paid. It is true. There is nothing free in this world. Nothing. Okay, there is nothing, literally nothing free in this world. And the price must not always be monetary, but it has a lot, like, the price has to do with a lot of things, not just monetary. What is money? Money is just a medium of exchange. Okay, that's what it is. Money is energy. People think that money is in the currency. No. I was watching some interview with, I don't know, he was a very successful person. Okay, he was very successful, like I'm not gonna say his name, but I didn't relate it to that, right? I didn't relate it to that, okay? Because many people, because when I started, I read his books, okay, and he said money is in the currency. No, 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 no. Money is not in the currency. Money is in the mind. Money is an idea, okay? And money is the result of your services. When a person understand it, when you do understand this fact, I'm calling it a fact, okay? It's like that. What is a fact? Fact is, if I take a book, okay, and I leave it, okay, leave it from here, it's always gonna go down. That is a fact. It doesn't matter I'm living in India or Canada or US or some other country. It's a fact on this planet, okay? In the same way, money is also a fact, okay? It's a result of your service, okay? It is a result of your service. When you do understand it, okay, you can make things, you can earn as much as you want, okay? I earn as much as I want, okay, and I just keep going, okay? And of course, when you are growing, right, when you are growing, you have to overcome those challenges, and I'm not bound to that, right? So like, I also have to overcome the challenges, right? And I keep overcoming them with time, okay? When you are not overcoming those challenges, how you will be able to grow, right? So I believe, when you are going through a challenges, what you're doing is you're, just, trying to overcome it, okay? So you'll find a way. If you cannot find a way, just ask for help. Some of one from my team, maybe my assistant or myself, or any of my student may reach out to you for you to help, because this is what I teach to my students: help other people, okay? Help other people, okay? Why it is important for help other people? Because we live in a society where we all are interconnected with each other, okay? We all are interconnected with each other, okay? Our life depends on other person, okay? My life exactly depends on other person than his life depends on me, okay? So we must go helping, go become a server, okay? Go serve people, go help people, and when you do that, you earn a lot of money, okay? You earn a lot of money into that, because money is just a reward, okay? Because you provided a service. When you provide a service, you earn the reward, okay? So here is the thing I want to say, okay? So I think we are pretty much done, because there are certain things, like, I haven't still covered the whole article, but there are certain still points that I can go over and I can talk to, okay? uh, because it's almost, we have gone through the time. He said, Napoleon said, circumstances I make them. I say, here is the interesting point, okay? Many misguided individuals try something once or twice, and if they do not hit the bullseye, they feel that they are a failure. They feel that they are a failure. Failing, failing does not make you a failure, but quitting most certainly does, and quitting is a decision. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, how often do you feel that you are failing or you are a failure? Okay, I never felt that I'm a failure. Never ever in my life. I'm being honest. Never felt that. I have tried, okay, I have not got the results. That never made me feel that I'm a failure. That's the difference. Okay, so I always had the mindset of rising up, waking up. Every thought, every get up, just wake up. Okay, every setback, just wake up. Every challenge, just overcome and wake up. That's the way I always have been, and that's the way I'm gonna live my life. It's a beautiful way of living life. It certainly is. It's the most beautiful way of living your life. But when you do accept those failures, you are failure. Okay, don't accept it. Okay, you say it doesn't matter what it is. It happen. I'm gonna overcome it. Okay. Sometimes what happens is life put us in such a situation that we feel nothing is working for me. Okay, sometimes what happens is, certain situations are there. I am aware of those situations. Okay, it could be anything. Okay, it could be some family related, some, personal related, relationship related, or job related, business related, whatever it is. Sometimes life put us into some situation, but as I said, decision maker are thinker. So one who is a decision maker, he gonna think. Okay, Napoleon said, circumstances I make them. What you want to think? You want to think is the circumstances is just a reflection of my thinking. So if I change my thinking, the circumstances is going to change. And that's what it is. What do? You change your thinking, your circumstances will start to change. If you like this life, if you found this information is valuable, because I can go on and on and on and on. Okay, because I'm not gonna stop. Okay, and I'll keep showing up live again and again and again. Okay, to remind you who you are. Okay, because that's what my job is. I'll keep reminding people who they are. Okay, when you really understand who you are and what you can do, you can change your life. And you're not gonna, here is the interesting part of it, you're not gonna change your life, you're gonna change thousands of people lives who are connected with you. Isn't it a profound statement? The impact you will have on people life is very different. Okay, I live my life for impact, not for the money. Okay, because I want to have an impact over people. I want to change their thinking. What do think and feel they about themselves? Okay, so I think this is a pretty powerful stuff I have covered. Okay, because when you do understand it, because this stuff is, normal for me it's normal, because I go through this every single day, right? It's a normal part of my life. you know uh, it's just normal for me, right? That's the way I have always been. Okay, but this thing is new to you. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to step back. Okay, you want to grasp it. Okay, you want to grasp it one by one. Maybe you want to watch this recording again and again and again. It will be available on Instagram, and it will be available on Facebook. Okay, and then soon I'll make it available on YouTube as well. So if you are someone who joined me on Facebook, okay, from wherever part of the world, what do? Okay, you join me in my group. What is the name of the group? Online Mindset University. Okay, it's a club of paradigm shifters people. Okay, so you found that group. Okay, I founded a university of people who are like-minded, who want to learn about mindset. Okay, and want to learn how to change their life. Okay, let me ask you this question. Do you believe that you can change your life by changing your mindset? This is a basic question to ask. If answer is yes, welcome my friend. You are here for a ride. Okay. So I think we have done covered a lot of good information here, and I've given you some of the amazing nuggets. Okay. So you can, nuggets of awareness. I keep sharing the nuggets of awareness with my people. Okay. Whoever is connected with me. Okay, on either social media or personally, or what it is. Okay, so that's the way I have always been. Okay, so I have sent it, now on this. And do join me on Instagram. Okay, do join, you can follow me on Instagram. Okay, if you want to like this information, if you like positivity, if you like personal development information, do follow me on Instagram. Okay, and do join. If you are interested in changing your life, community is for you. Do join the community on Facebook. You can subscribe me on YouTube. Okay, so that's pretty much for today. Okay, so I would say thank you everyone who joined live. I really appreciate your comments, your love. Okay, everyone who has joined. Okay, I see joined Michelle, Vaishnav, and there are so many people. Tony, uh, Shivam, and there are so many people, Mr. Mickey. There are so many people are there who have joined. Okay, and yes, you can change your life. That's true, that's reality. Okay, so with this, okay, all right my friends, I'm gonna say tata to my Instagram family, and then I'm gonna say talk to some my community, and then bye.